Hi everyone, this is Tuplex. Welcome back. Since I ended the last episode, I've had to do something to deal with empty barrels. What I noticed is that I'm accumulating more empty barrels than I would like to have, even after we're barreling the sulfuric wastewater. So I thought it would be a good idea if we came up with a way to get rid of these. Now, since I'm also requesting empty barrels in case I run out and I need empty barrels for the sulfuric wastewater, you know, I don't know that I'm always going to have a positive balance of barrels, in other words. Maybe I will, but I don't know that for sure, which is why I'm doing it this way. So since I'm already loading empty barrels in, I can't just very well put them on the train because then they'll just get unloaded again. So what I did is I put a little combinator here that is subtracting 200 from the number of empty barrels that we have. And in this case, the number of empty barrels that I'm getting from this green circuit is actually the excess of empty barrels that I have over what I'm requesting. I'm requesting 1,000. Right now, I have about 1,200, so that's why I'm getting a signal of about 200 over here. And then I subtract 200. Okay, and then this belt here, I'm saying that anytime that number is greater than 0 to allow barrels to pass out through here. So that way, I'm requesting 1,000. If I get over 1,200, then it should send extra empty barrels up here into these. And then, oh, crud. Yeah, I have the same problem, don't I? I need to find a way to not unload empty barrels. All right, let's do this. Let's just say that we're not gonna request any more empty barrels here. And we'll see what happens. Yeah, so obviously you can see what I'm doing is I'm getting the empty barrels out of here and putting them into this train car, which will then take them back to the station. Okay, so I think we're going to have to assume that we always have a positive balance of empty barrels. In other words, well, in fact, I don't think we have to guess, do we? If we can see how much sulfuric we use versus how much wastewater we generate, then we don't have to guess, right? So let's look at items per second. Sulfuric wastewater. All right, so I'm going to be making 120 per second of the wastewater, and I'm consuming 140 per second of the acid. Okay, so that means I should always have a positive balance of barrels from the sulfuric acid that I use. Okay. Now, once we start doing the crystals, then I'll have to recalculate, recalibrate, what have you. But I think for now, we should be okay like this. Okay. So let's continue with what we were doing before, which is processing crystal slurry to make crystal catalyst to begin with. Now let's see here. How did I do this? Yeah, I think I'm going to copy that. Now in this case, All right, now I've already got the slurry, but I'm not using as many chemical plants. I'm using 18. All right, so let's recalculate this. What output would give me 18 of those? $24 per second on those catalysts, I think that's what we had on these too, right? Yeah. Okay. So then this is not going to be enough. At least not to make it at the same rate. Okay. Well, one thing I didn't take into account is that I think we're actually going to be producing, like I balance this based on how much of each geode gets consumed for the same amount of crystal slurry, but what I didn't take into account is how much of each type of geode I'm actually generating, and I'm not sure that they're being generated in a balanced manner. I'm assuming that they're not, and that's probably why the amount required to make the slurry of the different types is not the same, because they're probably produced in different quantities. Okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead. Hopefully we just won't need as many crystal catalysts as we do mineral catalyst. Maybe I'll be wrong about that, and if so, then we'll expand it. Or we could just double it, for example. Okay, so for now, let's, instead of 25.8, let's see what we need to get 18. So if I do 4, that's too many. 2 is 15. All right. 3. All right, 2.5. So I'll need 7 filtration units and 3 chemical plants. All right, so I'm going to copy, well, let's just copy 8 of them. And I'll copy this whole thing like this. I'm going to pick those up first, just because I don't want those fluids to start to flow in yet. Okay. All right, and then this is going to be crystal slurry ceramic filtering. And I'm out of stone pipes. All right, so let's get some more stone pipes. I think I have some in the train. Yeah, I do. Oh, one thing interesting that I noticed is that LTN is automatically combining items into a single train. I don't know if you noticed, but it's picking up slag, crushed stone, and geodes all in the same train. I didn't know it could do that. Yeah, there we go. Pipes. I think I have plenty of undergrounds right now. Okay, there we go. All right, so we got crystal slurry coming out, and I'm assuming that that's also sulfuric wastewater coming out. All right, and then what do we do on the output here? Okay, so let's copy. I'm going to copy this same thing on the output. Actually, let's put it in the same place just in case I need to extend that line at some point. And that looks... no, that looks about right. Alright, looks like I need another tank. And I can't make one. I need stone and steel. I can't wait until I can power exoskeletons. Unfortunately, my tech is progressing at an extremely slow rate. Oh, and iron too. Okay. Jeez. Anything else? Okay, let's see if we line this up properly. Looks like we did. Okay. Pump, and there. Okay, so that's for the wastewater. And then this is for the actual slurry. There we go. Actually, we should have pumps there too. There we go. Okay, and then more electricity. Good. All right, and then we just need to... come on, there we go. After we find the correct key on the keyboard, we finish our loop for the filters. And I have a lot of alumina. Okay, I'll just make more filters, I suppose. We can always use them up later. Okay, yeah, so this needs this purified water in as well. Now in this case, we just need 400, and I think I'm going to have to take that from another line because this one is already used up. So hopefully we can do this without bumping into anything else. Okay. Okay, so they've all got water now. All right. Oh, okay. Now I just have to connect the slurry. There we go. Okay. And then we just need the filters. So in this case, we need the good ones to go on the inside of the belt. So we'll put a chest here to get these things fed on there. And I'll put a stack inserter. Okay, so now we have to figure out how many machines I need to process the filters. All right, so these are going to use 8 per second. Let's put the first one. Actually, we should probably put the first one. Yeah, we'll line up the first one with the second machine. Okay, so ceramic filter. And this produces 1.5 per second. And I need 8, so that's 2. So I'm going to need 6 of these. Actually, let's make this a little more efficient. There we go. All right, we need some power down here. Let's see, how did we do that? All right. Okay, and then I think I need more lights. Looks like I need more filters too, actually. Well, maybe not. Looks like they're doing okay. But I do want to grab more lights, so we can put some lights over there. So let's do that. Okay, yeah, here's my train. And we've got many of those. Okay, see, now we're running low on empty barrels. Okay, well, that's all right. Okay, so now over here, I want the sulfuric acid to be moving downwards. So let's shift things around a bit. If I can. Yep. All right, non-return valve goes in there. And again, I guess I don't really need it because I've got the pump right here. But it's not hurting anything. Okay, and then I'll just join that up here with this other one that makes sulfuric wastewater. Let me just make sure that is sulfuric. Yeah, it is. Would hate to start mixing things at this juncture. All right. Just going to shift this over one. There we go. Okay. And let's check here again for our balance of barrels. So here we're making 80 per second of wastewater. And we're consuming twice as much acid. Okay. So we should always have a surplus of empty barrels in this area. Okay. So now we can make crystal catalysts, among other things. Now let's see, what else were we going to make? We were going to make crystal catalysts. And then if we make seedlings... Oh no, I am making seedlings. Alright, so what else can I do with the seedlings? I can make ores. Yeah, I can make those precious gems and rubies, but I don't have any use for them right now, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, I will convert it all to make catalyst. Yeah, actually this will make... I just need 3 and I can convert it all to catalyst. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright. So I'm going to copy that just so I can see where to put things. Actually, I'm going to turn my roboports off because I don't actually want to build this. I just want to ghost it so I can see what I'm doing, and then I can put pipes down in the right place. Okay, so in this case, we're going to be making crystal. Oh no, I need chemical plants for crystal catalyst. Yeah. All right. And then once we have both of those catalyst types, we can also make hybrid catalysts. Okay, can I make a crystallizer? Yeah. Actually, let's make 2. And I'm not going to use them yet. I just want to put them down so I know where things go. So this is where these gems will go if and when I decide to make them. Okay, and then everything else, whoops, I can do that and then shift and do it again, and that gets rid of the ghosts. Okay, and then this is for the catalyst. So I need 2 more of those, and that'll be enough to use up everything. Don't need to go that far. Let's see. Is that how I'm doing it down here? Every other one? Yeah. And then, okay, let's do this the easy way. 1, 2, 3. Turn my roboports back on. There we go. All right, and then we just need power over there. Okay. And now we're making crystal catalyst. And then we run this over and feed it into our machine. And by machine, I mean the metaphorical machine that is our industrial complex. Okay, let's see. So we got one more input. And that's going to be for crystal catalyst. $16,000? Okay, that seems like a lot, but we have space for it, apparently. You know what I can do? See, I'm always guessing when I'm going this way. If I start on the far end, I'm always guessing how far away I need to put the other end of the underground belt, but it just... Uh-oh. I don't want that to happen. I think I need more empty slots. See, I still have barrels there. That's not good. I don't want that. Because then if something comes in for something else, it's going to get barrels. Yeah, so... And I do this a lot where I say, okay, I want a belt, I want an underground belt to end here. Where do I put the other end? But then I never know. So the way to get around that is just to do that at the maximum distance and then hit R and reverse it. All right, and it only took me about 1,300 hours of playing Factorio to figure that out. I'd say I'm doing pretty good. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of uranium. We got plenty of sulfuric wastewater. We've got some titanium. We've got some tungsten, silver, gold, and fluorite. And I can see here that, excuse me, that I am going to be consuming geodes at an uneven rate. Which is not really what I want because I have a lot more blue than I have anything else. But I'm just not using the slurry fast enough. All right, how much slurry am I using here? 280 per second. And here I'm making 326 per second. Okay, so let's put more filtration units. I have the room. All right. So if I copy, let's copy this. Okay. And then I need to cut this. And pick up that stuff. And then I should be able to paste this down like that. All right, I need to pick that up too. Let's see here. I just don't want anything hooked up fluid-wise yet until I make sure it's all connected properly. Oh, are you kidding me? I'm out of power poles. And I'm out of stone pipes. Okay. All right. So I've got unused filters. I can put those in there. All right. Yeah, nothing's running because this tank is nearly full. There we go. Okay, so what can we do? Yeah. Well, why don't we just start making this stuff? Because that'll help to use up some of the slurry too. Because I do need to start using up geodes. And I really don't know how much of these I'm going to need. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there are 6 different types. So let's put 6 crystallizers. And we will just shoot to make one of each, and I'm just going to dump them in a warehouse because I don't know how many I'm going to need. But my understanding is that they're going to be useful later for modules and things like that. Okay, yeah, we still have plenty of empty barrels. We're not accumulating too many. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. Let's see. What did I come here to do? Oh yeah, I need more crystallizers. Let's see if I have some in here. Those are all filtration units. Okay, I do not. So we're gonna have to go back to the base and pick up a few crystallizers, and then we'll come back and set that up, and we'll start cranking some of those gems out. Again, my main concern now is just to start reducing my stockpile of crushed stone and slag and geodes because it's holding up my refining operation. Now at this point, slag has been greatly reduced, which is awesome. Crushed stone, okay, yeah, we're almost down to a single warehouse of crushed stone, which is also good. And we still have, yeah, we still have a lot of geodes. That'll take a little longer, but that makes sense because we started making those later. All right, those are filtration units, so these must be crystallizers. I will grab a single stack of those. I'll wait for the bots to finish delivering things to me. I think I will dump these empty barrels here. The alumina I will hang on to. Actually, let's grab some iron, and I'll make the rest of the ceramic filters that I can with that alumina. I haven't gotten my stone pipe yet. Why not? Alright. I'm going to make a buffer chest. It's because the stone pipe is coming a long distance, but I don't always want to have to wait such a long time for it to get to me. Alright. I know, I thought I was putting steel in a box somewhere. There. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a buffer chest for stone pipe, and I'll put it right here. Alright. Stone pipe and underground stone pipe, and I'll just put it like 400 of each. Whoops. Request. Okay. Yeah. And then that way, hopefully, by the time I come back, there'll be some there, and then the bots can just grab it from there to take it to me. All right, so slag processing. Let's head back there. Let's take a look at our to-do list. I think I still have a few plates I need to bring to the base by train. We need to finish upgrading our ore processing. So far, we've only done saphirite. We haven't done any of the others. I want to make logistic science packs soon. You know, originally I was thinking that I'll just wait till I have a proper science factory before I do anything else, but we have almost everything we need, and logistic science packs will allow us to upgrade a couple more levels of stack inserter bonuses, which I think will help the trains work a lot more efficiently, because they'll be able to load and unload more quickly. Okay, so let's get rid of these extra ceramic filters. I think we're all set here. Okay, we must be getting full. No, we're not getting full. These are almost all busy. Oh, look at that. That's okay, that's okay. Okay, that should all start working now then. Okay, that looks better. I might have to add more of these. 12 per second on the filters. 9. Yeah, I need 2 more. Okay, that was smart. I just copied exactly what I already have. Okay. And then I still need to put these lights that I forgot to do before. Alright, so that should be good. I think I probably need to put more filters in the loop there, though. So I'll make some more filters when I get a chance. Alright, so now we need 6 of these. Okay, so we'll make sapphire, topaz, ruby, emerald, amethyst, and diamonds. There we go. Okay, now I don't necessarily, I don't necessarily want those circuit wires. that should go there. All right, yeah, this is a little backwards, but it still works. Okay, why are you not working? Oh, you consume crystal catalyst. Well, do I really want to do that? I suppose I should see where else crystal catalyst is used. Because if it's only for this, then I don't need to put it in the warehouse. Okay, yeah, well, we can use it to make aluminum, zinc, hybrid catalyst. Of course, hybrid catalyst I can make here as well. So maybe I don't really need to export this stuff. All right. So let's put a warehouse here. 1, 2. Let's make it a silo. 1, 2. We can always upgrade it later, just so we can store these things. Okay, so if we don't export the catalyst, then let's see, is it Control L to reverse a belt? No. Control R. No. Options, controls, mods, reverse belts. Oh, Alt R. Okay. Alt R. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's move this up one. There we go. In that case, if and when we're ready to export that stuff, we can just pull it out of this silo. Okay, well, I hope, let's see. That was consuming catalyst at 262 per second, or the slurry. This will consume it at a lower rate than that. Yeah, I think just making pure catalyst is faster, but we could always double this. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. Let's double this. All right, so I'm going to copy all of this and do that. except I'm gonna change the recipes so that like is next to like. So that goes there. This goes here and here, and that goes there. Okay, so now we've got 2 of each. No, that was right. All right, let's see how we do now. There we go. Okay, so now we should be drinking it up quickly. 225 consumption, 420 production. Okay, well we're still gonna produce it faster than we can consume it. At least until this fills up, which I have a feeling is not going to take very long. And then we'll be in trouble again. So I think the other thing that I can do, yeah, see, we've already run out of, I guess it doesn't really matter what order we consume this stuff in, as long as we use it. I could maybe put some sort of a I could set this up so that it only releases whichever ones I have a higher quantity of, right? I'll just let it go. I'll let it go for now. If it starts to back up for some reason, then we can come and try to make corrections. In the meantime, what I want to do is get all this extra catalyst out of here. Again, just because I don't think I'm going to need it anywhere else, at least as far as I can tell. So for now, I'll just keep it back over here until we have a use for it. Yeah, so I've got quite a lot of it. And I don't have anywhere to put it now because I left all my stuff over there. I thought I had another silo. Let's see, what does a silo cost? Stone, iron, and steel. There we go. Well, let's make 5 of them. All right. Well, I'm going to take care of this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.